What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Guys, whoa, it's early. Welcome to the RC vlog. Guys, we're at Thornhill in Hutto, Texas for the AKA Spec Tire Nationals. The track is over there. I didn't know, but they actually did a full track rebuild, so we're gonna go check it out really quick. It's super early, by the way. I got here on Saturday morning instead of Friday for practice day, and they have the track open for an hour on Saturday morning for the people who didn't practice on Friday. That is what I'm going to be doing. So that practice starts at 8 a.m. and I got here at 7 because I need to charge your batteries, mount tires, those kind of things, the race stuff. But let's check out the track real quick. Check this thing out. So they basically did a full rebuild. God, this track is so nice. This is just such a cool facility. If you're ever in this area and you're into RC, you have to check out Thornhill Racing Circuit. It's so nice. Look, oh, I thought that was a Joker lane. That is not a Joker lane. Q-Tip made it out. He's racing today. But yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a couple of battery packs. The cool thing is I'm only running short course in E-Truggy. I haven't ran my short course in a long time, so I wanted to run that. And E-Truggy is brand new. And usually I don't really practice those two classes. I just practice my e-buggy and then throw those two classes down. So I think I'll be good with maybe a battery pack or two on practice. That should be good. So should be a fun weekend. We've got a whole bunch of cool stuff planned. So we'll see how this rolls out. Look, guys, remember this shot of the pits, because I'm gonna do this exact same shot. You're gonna see how packed it's gonna be. I left the house at 4 o'clock this morning. No, not 4. Yeah, 4, like 3:30-ish to get here at 7. We are here super early, but oof, this is gonna be fun, guys. All right, guys, we just got done with round 2. Or I got done with round 2 qualifying. The MSM team is in here heavy. I gotta show you guys all the MSM guys. We have Mr. Jason Jondo repping the MSM. Look at his car, so clean. Tekno, and he's got the right rear red wheel nut. Man, that is a tongue twister for sure. Oh, team driver Jamie Powell repping. He also had, wait, his wheel nut's not on there, but he does have the right rear wheel nut somewhere. Man, I can't even say, there it is. Nice. Mr. Chase. They're doing some Kingpin mods. I haven't done this mod yet. But it looks really cool. Our newest team member, Jose.
His diff was messed up.
Did you put your diffs in backwards? You put your diffs in backwards. Uh-oh, his car's going the wrong way. He's going full throttle. You put your diffs in. Did you just change your diffs? No. It's the old soldering job. We crossed the wires. We're good. It was going reverse. Evan, Mr. TQ, he TQ'd the novice class, which there's a lot of people in novice. Look at, don't be shy, bud. TQ's good, buddy.
Looking into the camera.
He doesn't like looking at the camera. We got Mr. Tim K repping the MSM. Yeah, look at that MSM. I'm not even getting his face. I'm just getting his shirt. Exactly. All right, so I did run my truggy a couple times. 2 qualifiers. I made some changes. The first change I made was I took some of the anti-squat out because it was kind of pushing on power. It feels good. It's really easy to drive. So when you first drive this new truck, the ET48 2.0, it's going to drive really well because the back end's planned really well. So I wanted to loosen up, took some anti-squat out, and then I also know you can keep that, bud. Here, keep it just in case you want more snacks. Also, I shortened the rear turnbuckle, or camber length. That was because I felt like I still had too much rear traction. Car feels much better now. I also went to the orange springs in the front because I felt like the car was diving a lot whenever I was going to the corner, and I didn't have much brake. I felt like it was a little soft on the front end, and I typically go harder on the front spring anyways with my car, so that's what I did with the ET48 so far. I am going to get, I know you guys want to see actual race footage. I'm going to charge the camera up and get my last qual with the truck, and maybe my main tomorrow. But yeah, should be fun. We're having a great time, guys. It's pouring rain outside, like next level pouring rain. Whole bunch of MSM support out here. It's freaking awesome, guys. Guys, check this out. It is like pouring nasty out here. It's all flooded at the pits are flooded under the I'm getting wet right here. Under that big awning right there. That's freaking crazy. Uh-oh. We're shutting power so we don't bust breakers. It's like a freaking tsunami out here. I'll show you the other side. Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's getting crazy. It's like pouring. Next level crazy amounts of pouring. Let's go out here. Look at this. And it's been pouring like this for probably a good 15 minutes. Woo! Back in the room. It is late, guys. It's like 11:30. We all went out to eat afterwards, and it was like basically RC Racers took over the entire restaurant. It's awesome. Part of what makes these weekends so great is all the kind of hanging out and socializing afterwards. But quality was pretty good. I did end up taking TQ in short course. I did pretty good in E-Truggy. My E-Truggy felt good, but there's so many fast people in E-Truggy. It's hard. Evan, like I said, he TQ'd the novice class, which is great. And then I got to give a big shout out to Spencer Klein. Spencer Klein is a pro driver that helps out a lot of the MSM guys. He's also probably going to be part of the MSM team really soon, but he TQ'd Pro Nitro Buggy and Nitro Truggy. Big shout out to him. That's an awesome victory for him. But yeah, I promised you guys that I was going to record some actual racing footage. So I did record my last qualifier in E-Truggy, which was probably my best E-Truggy qualifier. This is the first weekend on the new E-Truck, so it's the ET48 2.0. I'll put the link in the description below. Before I air that footage, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell, because I got to plug that in the middle. I got to remember to plug that in the middle of my videos. I'm doing it now. But I'm going to air that footage with a little bit of commentary of Future Mark, because Future Mark is going to have to do the commentary when I get home, because I'm tired right now. So, all right, guys. Here it comes. All right, guys. Future Mark here. We are going to watch the race. It was actually a good one. Actually, you know what? Let's just roll with the race, and then I'll tell you guys what happened during the race and how the outcome went. All right, play. Ooh, that's loud. That's loud in the old AirPod here. So look, you can see that there's a whole bunch of people there now. The outside table didn't get filled up because it was raining really bad.
I think my servo saver was too loose on the second round. So I tightened that sucker all the way down. We'll see what happens.
I was telling. All right, so a couple of disclaimers for this race. I made a few changes. I felt like my car was pushing a little bit, and I saw that my servo saver was a little loose, so I tightened the servo saver down. Also, this was the last qualifier, so I ended up running brand new tires. I don't know. I think it was soft, long wear gridiron. This is a spec tire race. So if you're not familiar with how a spec tire race works, basically, when you register, when you start the race, you have to run the same. Everyone has to run the exact same tires. So they give you a set of tires. You can buy extra tires or whatever, but you have to run that tire all weekend. Ooh, God, that's the warm-up lap, guys.
Oh, that's fun.
Said something about it's fun. All right, I'm gonna try to listen in. This is just a warm-up lap. Ooh, I was doing a little whip there. Yeah, so this was one of my better. This was actually my best qualifier. So how I finished overall for the weekend, I finished 6th, which I'm very pleased with, because this was a race where they basically bunched up the pros and open drivers together. So there's a lot of pros in this race. And typically a lot of the bigger name pros don't run E-Truggy, but because this new E-Truggy just came out, they're running it now. So I'm looking at my remote to see if my GoPro was on. But yeah, there was an abnormal amount of very skilled drivers running E-Truggy this race. So this race was super stacked. So the fact that I got 6th, I'm again very pleased with. Alright, so the race started. So what I typically like to do is I like to be in front. That way there's no one holding me up. Yeah, I got an open track. Now, in this particular case, I knew the guy who went first. His name is Smiley. I knew he was faster than me. So I didn't care if he went in front of me. He looked like he wanted to go first anyways. I don't want to do that whole battle thing. And then the guy who went second, his name was Aiden. Also super fast guy. I probably wasn't going to catch him either. However, I did think I could catch the guy directly in front of me, which is Rocco, but Rocco's also fast. I would say Rocco ended up 5th over the weekend. I ended up 6th, so kind of give you the idea of our skill comparison. So, again, this is a qualifier. Ooh, I went super wide there. That guy behind me, that blue truck behind me, his name is Daniel. Me and him always finished very close, so I knew if I could stay ahead of him, I was on pace. He made a quick mistake here. Or a little mistake there. So a lot of people are asking what I did to my E-Truggy since I got it like out of the box. So the first time I ran it actually felt pretty good. I felt like it maybe didn't rotate as much as I wanted it to, but I like my cars extremely aggressive. So what I ended up doing, and I said it earlier in the video, I believe that was some time ago. I ended up going heavier on the front springs, so I'm running orange front springs. I shortened the rear camber length. I took out some anti-squat, and I tightened my servo saver. So I almost tightened my servo saver all the way down. Because the car's so big, it seems like the servo saver gives a little bit more. And I'll explain why. See the little whip at the beginning of the straightaway? I thought it looked really cool. I got a good view of that too. Alright, so here we're going. We're actually running pretty good. We haven't really made any mistakes yet. At the very first lap, I kind of clipped the pipe a little bit, but nothing to ruin my race. See that far back corner that I just got out of? It's almost like I can't see that corner very well, but I can't really cut that corner. So I kind of go wide. Oh, God, that guy just jumped over me. Who is that? Oh, I know who that is. So Daniel, that blue car, he did make the pass, but ended up wadding it up right after that. In qualifiers, you don't typically want to get in those heated battles because you're trying to run a good time. You much rather let someone go than to battle it out with them the whole time, because if you battle it out with them the whole time, you could be losing a lot more time than just letting them go. So you'll start to see some people come up on me, and I will just let them go because either I know they're faster than me, or I rather not battle up with them and tie up with them because I'm running a pretty good race right now. Now it's in the race order. The thing about the race announcer was great. Good friend of mine, his name is John. Super cool guy. But he only announced the first 5 people, which is kind of hard to figure out where you were at in the middle of the race. So there goes Daniel. He goes for the pass. I told him to go. I said, go, go, go. Because, again, I'm in one of those situations where we're running our times. We're not racing people on the track. So instead of him wait for me and ruin his time and mine, I was just like, just go. Like, we didn't really waste that much time there. That was totally okay. Daniel was actually, I believe he was sitting right next to me, standing right next to me, so it was cool. Okay, so this guy coming up behind me is Spencer Klein. I know Spencer Klein is faster than me, so I went ahead and let him go. That's that yellow and orange truck. Spencer did end up TQ in Pro Nitro Buggy and Nitro Truck. He'll be on the top 25 soon. He's super fast. He also represents MSM. He's one of the guys that support the newer guys. Super cool guy. Him and his dad, really nice people. Good people. Still no mistakes. Okay, so this car coming up behind me now, that is Tyler Hooks. He's in the lead. So as I felt bad I was holding him up here, but I can't really stop there. So I ended up going wide here to let him go. That's what you do whenever you know someone in the lead is behind you. Just let them go. There's no reason to hold them up. It's not fair for them. I felt like I held them up a little bit too much by that little dragon's back thing and the little double thing in the middle there. He checked up to not hit me, which is very nice, but there's not much I can do there. It's one of those things where if you slow down too much or you try to stop, you could mess him up even more. So you just want to kind of go, and then whenever you come to a corner where you can go wide and let those guys go. So let me go into why I made certain changes. So I've totally missed clock. So see how it ended, and then my you could hear it say Mark Emery was done. I think I ran an 8.5 flat. That means if I would have gone half a second faster, I would have been able to pull a 9-lap race. If you saw right there, I went wide to let Daniel go. He was still on the clock. I was not on the clock. I did not cut the track there. My race is already over. So in regards to, I'm about to go look at the results. So they have a big Jumbotron, so I'm going over here to see how I finished. I didn't finish that great in this race, but you can see I didn't make any mistakes. And I think I finished like 9th or something. Alright, going to pick up my car. So at a Spec tire race, second you got to pick up your car and drop it off at Tech. And then we'll go here. Alright, so look at this board. So if you see this behind next column, look at all those times. So we were all within probably maybe 10 seconds. So almost the entire field was within 10-15 seconds. I ended up 11th and I didn't make a single mistake. There's Tyler Hooks coming out of Tech. I'm dropping my car off at Tech. He's checking my tires. And then he checks me off and then I'm good. Alright, so that's the video. So real quick, I'm just going to go over the changes and why I made them. I took anti-squat out of the car because I was pushing whenever I got on power. So when you get on power and your car starts to push, that's what anti-squat does. It gives you more on-power traction. So I was pushing because it had too much traction on power. So I took anti-squat out because I was pushing on power. And then I shortened the rear turn camber link because I needed more rotation. And I felt like the back of the car was super planted. It's good that it feels super planted, especially for newer guys, because it's easier to drive. But that's why I shortened the rear camber link. In regards to the front spring, I did explain earlier in the video, basically the car was kind of diving going in the corner, so I needed the spring a little bit tighter. And then I tightened my turnbuckles. That's pretty much, I didn't change any oils or anything. Out of the box, you're going to really like the ET48 2.0. It was a lot of fun. But yeah. So I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.